Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and this is a Zodiac series with a moon-driven timing card. It's about opening to your intuition through a challenge and or an opportunity that will bring a new inspiration to make better art. There's no dates on these readings as they're meant to inspire at any given time. So the Zodiac sign that we're looking at now is Pisces, and the relating tarot card for Pisces is the Fool. So you're going to be sitting right there. So creative, inspiring, intuitive Pisces, you get the lovely Fool card that is all about new beginnings, opportunity, and potential, put in a nutshell. So on this side, we have the Artist card. This is representing the intuition, and it is like the vessel for knowledge that's available to you from the divine source. And on this side, we have the Well, which is a well of infinite inspiration. As long as you are seeking it, it will flow to you. Next, we have the Cards of Truth. These are direction cards, and they will give us the direction that we need to look to. And then we've got the Lenormand cards for clarification, because they're so fantastic at letting you know whether it's a person, place, or thing, and something about that. So in the middle here for Pisces, we have whatever it is that's challenging or the opportunity. Take it as you will. So as far as the moon timing card, what I pulled for you is a new moon. So we're going to pay extra attention around the new moon this month. Something else will be added for you, or it will get this whole reading started. And it's a new moon in Sagittarius, which is looking at the bigger picture of things. It's a very lucky card as well. So luck is on your side with this reading. Very nice. So let's get started. Let's start with the Artist card and see what is going to tip the balance for your inspiration. Here we have the Queen of Hearts. You got a very lovely, watery, emotional spread here, Pisces. Being a water sign, I hope you appreciate this as much as I do. I think it directly relates to your emotional intuition, and so it's a good reading. So the Queen of Hearts is Neptune energy, which is again about being in touch with that intuitiveness without being under any delusions, right? It's unconditional love in a broader type of love that allows a very caring and soothing and stable, lasting, healing energy. It's a great, strong support and love. It gives the surrounding cards support as well. So, good way to go for your intuition in this reading. Either way, it is sources, guides, and angels. They've got your back. So you are in a great position to receive your intuition as to how to make better art. And interesting that we got, for clarification, we got the Lady. We got Clouds, which is all about, it's physically tells us that it is someone who identifies as a feminine. Then we got the Clouds, which is all about how to define what's cloudy thinking and what's clear thinking, which is all about our queen here. And on this side, we get the Gentleman. So they're looking at each other. And this tells me that the cloudy thinking is on the feminine energy, and the clarity is more around the masculine energy. So this is about finding the balance between the two, without delusion or illusions getting in the way. It's about this nurturing energy, this high energy of a sustenance card. It's a doer card. Queens, they get the job done. If you want it done, give it to a queen. They are beautiful cards to get where you're going. So I've no doubt that you'll get there, but it's interesting to see that it's going to be around figuring out some cloudy situation for you. Yeah, so that is a challenge. But I think with luck on your side, you're going to be able to tap into that. So next we're going to look at the challenge or opportunity for you, Pisces. And with a Seven of Hearts, it's going to be more of a challenge, but a challenge that ends up being an opportunity, if you will. The sevens are all about opportunity, kind of that making lemonade out of lemons, if you will, because the sevens are tower energy. They are about taking what you need and figuring it out as to which way to go with it. It is about elimination, and for the hearts, unfortunately, it is about letting go of something emotional. It's like a life of little series of emotional little deaths, because the Seven of Hearts, the red cards, the red sevens is the death card, relates to the death card in tarot. So that means that you got to let something go in order for something better to replace it. So, and again, with the sevens, it's all about being able to do that without being victimized or victimizing yourself. So whatever cloudy thinking this is over here, it may leave you feeling a little drained, a little, what the hell just happened? Like, what was I thinking? Was I not thinking clearly? What in the world? So yeah, unfortunately, there's going to be some little breakdown that is going to make it very clear that something has to go. But as I said, for something better to come through. So this could be around your art. It could also be around people that are in the way of you reaching that place where you do turn it into an opportunity. So let's clarify that Seven of Hearts. And I'll only say one more thing about the Seven of Hearts. They are gateway cards, and it is about knowing how to get to that self-validating place where you're comfortable and you know exactly where you're going. So in order to take that challenge, what do you need to know? So we have the moon here, and we have the lilies, and we have the child. So this is about listening to your intuition and getting into that perception of what this cloudiness is about. So it's going to present itself. It's going to come in as you're thinking it one thing. You're going to realize it's something else. And you're going to understand exactly where that comes from, which is great because you're so intuitive to begin with. You've got all of these lovely hearts that are there for you, supporting that. Then we've got the lilies, which is they're about passion, and they're about, I'm reading it now because it just feels like I should. Lilies are white, green leaves surround, the outlook is bright, and passion will abound. When this card rests high, it's a good disposition. When it's low, it's in a dubious position. So you could kind of read that either way. It's in the middle, so I'm thinking that there may still be some cloudiness around this challenge to turn into an opportunity. But I think you end up doing okay with that because you've got the child here in the end. And again, it speaks to who you are as the relating Fool card. It is about keeping that rose-colored glasses on and understanding that everything can lead to being a new beginning for you. And that is very much the card for the child as well. So then we move on to the inspiration that's going to come from this, letting go of some emotional turmoil that looked to be one way and you've realized it's something very different when you see the clarity of it. So we've got the Three of Hearts. And again, this is about letting go of something emotional. It's a test of your emotions. It's about being able to find that balance because the Three of Hearts, the red suits of the threes relate to temperance, which is the Sagittarius. So you can see how the Sagittarius card, relating tarot card, is temperance. So it's all coming back around for you and beautifully because the Three of Hearts in a spread is about emotional exploration of those people, places, and things. It's like the character of a butterfly or a bee that moves from flower to flower. It's love without codependency. So it is testing your strength of an emotion. It's testing your capacity and to love more than one thing simultaneously. There's a lightheartedness to it, as with the Fool card. So it's a really beautiful thing to end up realizing that you are basically your own inspiration, right? Your outlook on life, your relating tarot card speaks to it very, very precisely, in my opinion. So how are you going to get there, right? So with the Lenormand cards, we got the trees, the Cavalier, and the House. So the trees are all about your history, it can be your spiritual ancestry, if you will. The Cavalier delivers messages, always good news, and it's nice when he shows up. And then you've got the House, which is a very stable, great place to be coming from. It adds stability to your fate. It's about love and play, exactly what the Three of Hearts is talking about. So whatever this is going to inspire, you are to find that intuition to be able to deal with it as a queen would, with caring, nurturing, but still, very, very cut and dry. Queens don't mess around. They're nothing wishy-washy about the queens. So you are going to know immediately, because you're so intuitive, exactly what this cloudiness is about. Maybe it's something that's coming from the past and it's now becoming very clear to you, probably around this new moon. The new moon may trigger whatever it is, that bit of the piece of the puzzle that you needed to make it clear, exactly clear, beyond doubt as to what this cloudiness is around an emotional attachment. And then you're going to have to let it go. It's going to be a tower moment, but you got to embrace it. It's the only way you're going to get to that lemonade. It's going to be the sugar that makes it sweet. And you're going to know how to do that too. It's not going to be an easy ride. Sevens are not easy, but you'll get there and you will emerge with that childlike knowledge, that centering that is you as the Fool card. You can't get any more childlike and open to opportunity than that. And being as creative and intuitive as you are as a Pisces, you're going to get there. You're going to tap into that really, really easily and find your strength in that. And then the inspiration that will drive wherever your art is going to take you, clearly emotional driven, but it's stability. And you're going to go right back to your spiritual roots and be able to deliver any message that you want, and it's going to come through incredibly stable and solid. Wow. Great reading, Pisces. I hope you enjoy it and found that it resonates with you. Happy creating.